Inte att stänga av dig på några misstag, nej. Jag vet inte, du rullar på, men det är låg volym. Very low volume here on this audio recorder, on this one here. There's no... Yeah, the pre-amplifier in it is not good enough for my microphone. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome here tonight. I'm going to cook a Swedish, very classic dinner here with a falukorv, oven-baked falukorv. This is what I'm going to do. And for to that, that may be not so classic. I don't know really. I like it though. Is going to do a stew of a cabbage here, but for to orka mig to have enough energy here to go to do all of this stuff. I'm going to need a little bit of a company here, company, yes, like so. For a glass, yes, and I have a chilled here coffee too. Chilled concentrated coffee, as you would say. You could have like espresso, you could have whatever you like, but this is what I used. Mussolini-brewer, mocca-brewer, or something. Yeah, I chilled here version of that. Put that into glass. First you should have put ice into glass. Ja, förlåt, jag glömde. Sorry, I forgot about putting the ice in here. Wait a minute. You should have put ice in first, obviously, so it makes nice crackling sound. There, in the glass. Yeah, come again. Huh. Thank you. All of the ice. That was all of the ice, you know. Remember to refill the tray. Important. Otherwise you'll be disappointed later. Guaranteed to be disappointed later. So, yes. The most important ingredient maybe is on. They have not sponsored me yet. I've asked. They're very welcome to send like a bottle or two or a case or pallet. Something. No, but no. I have to pay dearly for this. Put quite generous amount. You don't want to be snål here when you're making this one. Come on, Cap, you don't want to take the jingle here. Come on, there you go. I have one more thing to it. Yes, milk here. Milk, put milk on it. Pour milk over it like so. Pouring milk into it. Now we have it, it's done. It's someone else here, yeah, but it was it is. Now and then straw, put the straw in there. Do a little bit of that and then taste. The camera doesn't work quite at that close. It's very old iPhone 6. It's this. However, it's time you have to get going, man. Otherwise, nothing's going to happen. Here, it's going to take forever, but this is supposed to be quick. Wait, this is falukorv then. Falukorv. I think they have something similar in the East. It's called like Doctor's Sausage or something. No, if there is anything like it in taste, I have not tasted Doctor's Sausage. But this is like, it is falukorv. The saying goes, or maybe it's true, I don't know. But we were taught how to make this by the Germans. Yes, the Germans came. There are lots of copper mining in Falun. Yeah, i Dalarna då. In Dalarna. Yeah. But around the 1600s or something, maybe even further back. I don't know. Yeah, we have to peel it first. Be careful now here with this sharp knife. It's not that sharp really, it should be sharper. Anyway. Yeah, take that off. The Germans, yes, they have apparently then should have taught us how to do this. Because maybe we couldn't make sausage before. I don't know. But we could probably. But yeah, somehow. With the Germans. But what you do, you cook it in the oven. Cook it, it's already cooked. Yeah. You can buy these are available of variable quality. I think that the minimum amount of meat that you need in order to qualify here as a falukorv and to be allowed to call it the falukorv, I think it's like 38% or something. That's not very much. So if that is the lowest you can go, then still call it the falukorv. I don't know what's up with the rest there. Yeah, so that's how we start. I should have started with the cabbage because that would take much longer time. Yeah, so yeah, that's true. We can göra klart that we can finish this one up here now since we've come a bit on it. Yes, we do the falukorv first, then finish. Yeah, we finish that one. I clean off hands here from the falukorv. Germans, yes, the Germans in the copper mines in Falun in the 1600s. There were lots of German workers apparently in the copper mines, how the saying goes. And so they made sausage. Somehow this is somehow then related to that. The 38% was the minimum amount of meat you could have in it. What are you looking for? I already put all the things from here. Yes, we need not in order of importance, but in order of application maybe. There's one thing missing here. One very, very, very important thing here. Yes. We must have onion too here on the thing like that. Yes, onion too. Very, very important. Maybe not. You can use a smaller onion because you don't maybe need that very much really of it. You can maybe get away here. Yeah, you can come undan here with a bit less of it. Yeah, don't put the paper into the dish if you can avoid it. It's very good to avoid. However, if it is impossible to avoid, it happens. Yeah. Yeah. Now we need to prepare the ingredients. So we need to finely chop the onion here. This knife is not very sharp, you know. Now when the skin here of the onion is very, very hard. So, as it is. Yeah, and we put you here. Sure. Yeah. And when we chop onion. You can do this in a couple of ways with onion. You can either do like you show instead of talk. You need to do half the onion first in either case. So yes, you either do like long strips. Now this was a small onion with small, and then you put those like so in here. Yeah. Like that, or I can do one side here with this, with these. Yeah, I can. Why is we at it here? You don't need too much. You want to try. You want to stuff in as many as you can possibly do, without overdoing it. Because the thing breaks apart. Because we need more things than onion in here. You know. Now, what more things are you going to have? I'm going to have here. French mustard, Dijon mustard och Dijon senap alltså. Yeah. So we're going to have, and we're also going to have like regular, like sweet mustard, whatever it's called. Johnnys original senap. Det vill köra mig. Ja. Så vi grejer det. That would be good things, you know. So. Yeah. We put the onion in there, and that's the way you can do it. Or you can also finely chop onion here. This is enough, maybe. Could be. This is no good way to finely chop onion. We have started this route now, so we must go along with follow through. I think they say. Or you can throw this one out and use that one. Then finely chop it like a sane person would. Yeah. Yeah, you could most certainly do that. That's maybe not what we're about here. The important bit is that you get onion in. Yes, we can surmise here. Onion, like so. Yeah, onion. There you go. Now you got a little bit ahead of yourself. You're starting to talk about mustard and what's, but that comes now when the onion here is in. Yeah, that's when the mustard comes. There's a little bit of hand washing here included in making this dish. Yeah. Where did my drink go that I made here in the beginning? It's not in the drawer here, but I see it over there. Very good. Very good. So yeah, we need like a few things, like a couple of spoons and 1 spoon. Now, a knife could be good, maybe like a regular like knife that you have to eat at dinner table, you know. Ja. So, en spoon för spooning out här med mustard. Om det är så. Ja, denna här. Dijon-senapen. Ja. French style mustard. They put quite generously in. We're going to need all of this, I think. Yeah, we're going to need all of it. We're going to use all of it anyway. Yeah, you can be quite generous here. There's good stuff here. Yeah, that's good that we use up this too. Yeah. This style of mustard not so good, you know, last very long in the refrigerator. But Johnny's here. He lasts a long, very long time in the refrigerator. Of course. See here, maybe sometimes there's a little bit of syrup or something floating on top of it, and you don't want to get that, but wasn't any. So yeah, only quite a bit of mustard too. Quite a bit, yeah, that type of as well. Maybe this is a bit, maybe, yeah, I might have overdone it here just slightly with the mustard. I see now from the colors here when the ketchup comes in. Yeah, I can't really. I see it's slightly wrong in what you call them here. The tolerances and the mixture. Anyway, we get it into as many of the crevices and so on of the sauces here that we can. Yeah. You be very messy and make sure, of course, you have clean hands and so on. Yeah, but you get very messy if you're doing it properly. There's really no way of otherwise doing that with this without getting quite messy. Yeah, we can push in a bit here. Yeah, push in a bit. There we go. So. Nu ska vi se här. Vad ska vi ha nu då? Yeah, there's next thing on the list here is the cheese. We're taking cheese on. I have some pressed toast here. Pressed cheese is what I have. We're going to, you can eat it. Just use your regular osthyvel, ost, what you have for the cheese, you know, to get in the slices off it, so, and put the slices on. Or you can do grated cheese. I think grated cheese yields a little bit better result, so I'm going to grate the cheese and put the onion here. Is we don't need the onion. We can maybe use the onion later too. We see how it goes with it. Yeah, so what? There's a whole then prestost. Yeah, we're going to use this pressed cheese. What kind is he? He's like a something, a regular one, I think. Mellanlagad, reasonably aged. Yeah. There's onion on the knife here. We don't want to get around the cheese because the cheese is not going to. It's going to taste of onion in its form as it is. You may even want to use a bit of dishwashing thing here to actually get. Yeah, I think we do. It's taking forever here to cook this, prepare this thing. Yes, this takes a little while. You can be quicker about it if you want to. Yeah, and if you have the ability and so on, you can make this dish pretty quick. I'm trying to explain with the Germans and the miners in Falu and so on, and the copper mining and everything. And it takes a little while extra. You think that, yeah, that's maybe enough cheese. I think that's quite enough cheese. That's really, you don't need really very much cheese for this dish. You can also make it with a lot less cheese. But now I'm going to make it with a lot of cheese. So, I can show you because I need this one. I need a case. First, of course, you take off the wax here, but I assume you people are not completely behind the floaty thing. We take the wax off the cheese. So this is you can use like one of these and do like so here though, like so. So you have slices. So, yeah. Apparently we're doing it. We could maybe do it. Yeah, we could do it that way. The fördel here with the advantage of doing it this way with the osthyvel, it is really that heavy that you have to make such grunting noise. I don't know, but it's how it is here. It's pretty hard labor. This. Look at the cheese. That may be a bit much cheese. If I would have grated it, it would not have been too much cheese. So you use these then, of course, to put into the crevices too. Here. Fold them if you like, but it can be a bit much when you get to this end. Oh, it over. We do quite a bit. Put a lot of cheese. There. For as much as it will last, or so, and so on. And here, then with the cheese, yeah, with the rest of the cheese, I could maybe use it. We can grate it and have it on. That will not be a bad thing, for it will not cause any damage. No, it will gain everything, but it will add. Yeah, it kommer lägga till. Det kommer att adda. It will add to the completeness, to the whole picture. To the whole picture is where it would add. Yeah. Very good. So, I'm getting messy here with again. Yeah. Yeah. So, jag tror it's enough really with the cheese here. It really is. We don't need any more. That means that the dish is done. Yeah, we could use that a little bit. I remember to breathe, person here. It's pretty important. Breathe. As I forgot almost to breathe, I can feel it now. I forgot about the drink too. I'm going to have a bit of drink just after I wash this off again. Yeah, you're swaying, so you probably need a little bit more. Short thing I do. Yeah. How are you doing here with the ice? And you're keeping cold, right? In this somewhat insulated glass. But the glass is not very cold. The glass is pretty like only a few degrees below room temperature, I'd say, to the touch. Yeah, drink. Yeah, this drink is so goddamn terribly good. It's just ridiculous. It's what it is. Especially in summertime. Now it's January and it's 5 degrees and the wind is blowing like 15 meters. 15 now in the gust. Yeah, in the gust it's probably around 15 meters, but it's not so bad otherwise. Very strong gusts though. Mm-hmm. You can make the same drink hot if you like, but I was sugen for. I was really longing for one of those. So let's see here. I already should have had a bag for the cheese. Yes, you did not take all of the cheese. So the bag is for the cheese is still here in the fridge. Or rather back in the fridge. Jaha. Så att we saying we put the cheese back into the refrigerator. Now, there we go. Thank you for that. So, yeah, we're almost done here with this, more or less. Maybe try and have something organized while you work. Going to have to get messy again, you know. Yeah, you can optimize the workflow here so you get much less messier, if you like. If you have your mental abilities to be able to have that in there as well, then it's most certainly recommended. However, if you can't, as you can clearly see here, it's still possible to do. Yeah, it is somewhat possible to do here. So there's the onion on now too. We have the onion in between and here up on top, and we have ketchup and mustard and things, and we should maybe also do, we do a string or two maybe of the mustard and the ketchup on top too. We are quite mustardy here on the scale of things. We take this side here mustard. Yeah, not much. And på andra sidan, and on the other side, we put ketchup then. Yeah, there we go. So, now he's ready for the oven. However, the oven is not ready for him, and we're not ready to get to that stage yet, because this does not take that long in the oven. However, the cabbage thing is it's not too bad, but it takes a little while to do everything that goes into it. There's a few things even after all. I find here they're using one of these here mandolins. Yeah, that's pretty efficient way of doing it without needing like big machinery and things. There's only much more bothersome to clean than they are to use. In either case, I would save what you save in effort by using them is not compensated for by the usefulness of them. I find that the mandolin here is a pretty good compromise for this house. It also doesn't take it up any large space in your cupboard. Something like that. I think you should put the old mustard thing in the dishwasher so we clean it. For what? Yeah, for recycling, of course. I'm doing my duty here. It's for Greta and for everyone. I'm doing the duty. Yeah, cleaning and recycling glass is a very good material because you can actually recycle it endlessly, you know. Yeah. Also good because it does not leach poisonous chemicals and such to you. Very much we call it underappreciated material these days. Or underutilized. I need the oven at about like 225 or something, but it's not going to be time for that for a while. We can just put it here maybe for now. You need something then to we're going to cut up the cabbage here. You need something to do that into with the mandolin. How did you end up with these many knives here? This one was for using with that. You never got around to using a knife. You used your fingers. Yeah, but you could have used the knife to spread the mustard and ketchup and such around. However, you still need to get your fingers in there and make quite messy to make a good job of it and get the good result, which is what we're after and what we want really when it all comes down to it. Yeah, so we have the cabbage here. It's pretty large. It's also getting like it has some battle scars or something. Only, but it starts out by splitting it down the middle maybe. It's a pretty large one. This is like 2.5 kilograms or something. Maybe a little bit much, but you can make a lot of this while you're doing it. It's going to take more time to cook. Or a little bit more time of your work, of course, since you have to do more of it. Yeah, but if I don't do this now, I'm never going to get around to using this cabbage. Here. There we have it. Yeah. So, and now we take more. Well, we do the same with the other one. We take the stalk out of it here. As we might, yeah. There we go. And I have more cabbage than I'm going to need. And now you take off the outer layers. You never know what's been there. I think maybe not work this way. Maybe you should clean the whole thing. So, but who the hell? I mean, that's nine. Das ist nicht eine akzeptable Manövern hier under these circumstances. Yeah, I don't want to. Take off. I also want to take off the toughest ones because they take forever to cook. They never get done really, basically. So, Yeah, something like that. Yeah. There you go. Very good. Yeah, I think it's reasonably clean. No. Half them again, maybe, because it's so very large, this one. Something like that. You still need a receptacle for this. For these things here, to receive them from the mandolin. It's a bit... you're rattling around here quite a bit. All with these things. Making a terrible racket. Yes, but sorry about the racket. Now it's out. See here what we have is set for thickness. But it's set for 1.3 millimeter. So I think that's pretty, it's like a good thing. This is quite grindy work, not very fun. And also it's very, very important here that you wash your fingers. You should never, ever use your mandolin without the thing that it came with for holding the things that you're doing on it. You should never, ever use it without it. It's very, very dangerous, unsafe. Yeah, it is very, very unsafe. I know from very much unfortunate experiences. Not too bad. My fingers are holes. It hasn't been like a terrible accident. However, I have cut myself pretty decently here. So you want to be careful, especially now I have much less here of the cabbage thing to hold on to. That really goes for anything that you want to do here on the mandolin. As is, we have plenty of cabbage here. I'm not going to risk. I'm going to lower the risk for my fingers and so on. Also, maybe I think it's illegal. It would be illegal to post to YouTube if it contained blood, I think. Yeah. You want to keep the blood out of the cooking. Unless we're cooking something with blood, but that is not usually not very often. Now I think I would have to say it's so seldom that it doesn't happen that you cook with human blood. What the hell are you talking about now? How did you end up here? Cooking with no, but there are dishes that you use animal blood for cooking. Blood pudding and many things. No, that's not no. But in either case, I'm not sure how we ended up there. Blood pudding is fucking disgusting, by the way. Yeah, don't want to eat blood pudding. Blood, whatever it's called, blood cake. Almost blood cake. Blood cake is not too terrible of a translation. Maybe cake, not as in sweet cake, but you know. Tårta, like not a sweet cake, but a cake. Ja. Så inte en tårta då, utan en kaka. Och inte heller en sån liten fin kaka. Sorry, pardon me. Not a little small, little fine, nice cookie. But a kaka. A tårta, a cake. Yeah. What was it? There was a cake. Don't recall really where we started with that one. We ended up there somehow. You continue in either case here. It's pretty tedious work, but you also get quite a lot of result. You have torn down here like a kilogram or something more. It will be more. Yeah, this is the third bit of it. Yeah, one kilogram and a bit more. Minus stokes and what we took off, of course, but... And then you start to not, you don't töja mer. You get a bit, tedied out on it eventually here. If you had a food processor, this step would be very, very quick and painless. However, what comes next with all the washing up of all the parts and everything? Screw your food presser, so you're never going to use it anyways. You just stand around in cupboard. Yeah. So we have to pay for it here instead. That's what we're doing. I'll try doing this with one of these, or one of the regular, the other thing I had out here that I didn't use. Rivjärn. Rivjärn? Yeah, what the hell is that called? Rivjärn. Yeah, for making like cheese and so shredding cheese. No, yeah, but what I wanted to do, grated cheese. For a grater. A grater? Ah, maybe. That's a word. I think that's a word. Great can be grated then, but I don't mean that way. A grater, a cheese grater. You can grate many more things than cheese with it. I want to be careful again there with the fingers. Yeah, so to make it, it's starting to push up here the cabbage as far as I can. Yeah, very good. Throw a bit on the floor. Do a bit of quality. What do you call it? It was sorted out there for quality. Yeah, certainly so. So now you want a pretty big, like one of these here pots. Pot pretty big. You don't need a huge one, maybe, but a pretty big one. You take this, the second largest of these types I have. That would be pretty good. At least, how large is it? 5 liter. 5 liter. Cinco litros. Ja, han var finsk den. Spanjoren på något vis. Hur som helst. However, in either case, moving along here, then we put that out. Yeah, we still have this bit to go. I realize this. That was only to make it not push back here. It's quite a bit more. It will reduce in size enormously in the pot. It also takes a while. Quite a while. Are you going to tell like funny stories or something here for like 45 minutes while that is really happening? Not sure. You have other things to do as well. You need to light the fire in the fireplace. In the kakelugn. I need to behöver tända i kakelugn. I need to fire up the kakelugn. The masonry heater. It's time for that. Here is only 4.8 degrees outside now. Terrible wind. 4.8 degrees, not very cold for January, but it's still January, so it's not going to be fun weather-wise. Just is not. But the sun is actually, the sun was out today, this morning, for like 45 minutes or something. You could actually see the sun with the naked eye. Incredible. And yesterday as well. Yeah, yesterday was even more. Yesterday was like many hours. Like maybe 2-3 hours so that you can see the sun. We have not seen so much sun since September here, for fun. You know, really, it's been very, very, very dull and grey, overcast, terrible, just terribly boring weather. Except that time when it snowed like fucking crazy. Yeah, for 3 days, snowed like fucking crazy. Like, more than half a meter of jävla snow. Up to 75 centimeters, maybe in these places. Yeah, around here. And around fucking everywhere. Almost. But yeah, you had to shovel out like, tons of snow to get all that crap out. Yeah. And then what happens with the weather? It doesn't stay like that, so it's a nice white, the pristine white environment for a little while to enjoy. No. Next day, on the 4th day, just to just shovel out all the goddamn snow. The weather turns, and you get like 4-5 degrees and windy too, so the snow starts melting quite quickly. Quite quickly it starts melting. And then also on this, on some regions you throw in a bit of rain too. Yeah. Pardon me, I got pardon me, I got snooze here in my throat, I think. Yeah. On top of this, you put down, rain. That's going to be a good time for certain people who have built their houses in low areas and not minded all the floodplains and such, maybe. So, there, we put that one on. I put it rather high here now on 8. It's almost as high as it goes. It goes to 9, but then also a power setting, which they say in the manual you're not only allowed to use for boiling water, and only if you have absolutely certain that you have a proper pot. So on, I'm not sure that this is a proper pot from IKEA here, from IKEA. I'm not entirely sure of it. But it's been working fine since I bought it in 2009. That was pretty good, I think. However, I'm not using the power mode on those IKEA grejer there. So, there's apparently a little bit of ice here on the floor. Now, this is going to take, doesn't matter, it takes forever because I need to, take the trash out you need to do. You need to do here, put lots of mess here that you made. And I also remember about the cabbage so it does not burn. You have it on 8 here. That's quite a lot, you know. Yeah, I vet det. Now it's pretty much. You need to get the cabbage that have warmed slightly from the bottom. You need to get that up here. Oven has heated up to 175 degrees, but I'm going to have it at 225. To get the good effect on the cheese. På cheesen. So, you need to come back to that very soon. I can start try cleaning a little bit here while doing it maybe. Lots of cabbage all around and onion peel and whatnot here that you need. Also the trash thing is full. Maybe you should you clean this out first before washing your hands. You only need to wash your hands one time for this particular bit of it. But you should also try and pick up all the cabbage while you're at it. If that's what you're doing. Very good. Yeah, a little bit of cabbage left. I need to tend to pot. You need to tend to the pot. It might be burning. I think it's burning, but it's in the danger zone. At least in the caution zone. Definitely in the caution zone. How are you doing? It's not too bad here. You understand? Here, this takes for fucking ever. Are we going to do this? I have nothing but cabbage here in the pot then. Yeah, we're going to do this until this is reasonably soft. Yeah, takes a while to do this. You had like a pot with thick walls. That's also very big. Very good for transferring heat into the cabbage. Maybe you could get it done maybe quicker. And I think the cabbage minds very much not being slow cooked. It's okay as long as you're not burning it. As long as you don't burn it, you get good results. In contrast, of course, to things that you might want to cook very slowly. Certain meats and such. However, I'm going to come out with an opinion on cooking here. Sous vide, som den kallat, sous vide. It's fucking disgusting. It's what that is. Yeah, you're just cooking your food in like the lukewarm water. It's disgusting. It's what it is. No, I've never tried it. Never even think I've eaten it, and not I'm trying to avoid it. It just has not happened. And, don't like it. I prefer high temperatures or reasonably high temperatures. For white, yeah. You can maybe sous vide here cabbage. That could be interesting to do. A sous vide cabbage. Yeah, I'm open to the idea of doing sous vide cabbage. How long time do you think that takes? And at what temperature? 65 degrees. It's going to give off a lot of moisture. A lot of moisture is going to give off. I don't think there's a relief valve on those that they have for the sous vide. You know, this is supposed to be a sealed bag. He walked out of the kitchen. Walking back to the kitchen, I had a sip here of my drink. I could make it a little bit longer actually, by just pouring more milk in. Can I also pour both milk and Baileys in if you wanted to at this point. You maybe do a little bit of both. Just a bit of Baileys here. A little bit, it won't hurt. I need to tend to pot again here. That's the milk, yeah. Little bit taller. To compensate. Not going to compensate completely, but I'm going to compensate a little bit. Like that much maybe. Yeah, tend to pot here now. We have successfully elongated the drink, I think. Have not tasted it yet, but I think so. Here we go. There. It's there. Yeah. You're forgetting maybe a little bit. Yeah, I might be forgetting a little bit. Also, here we have this thing to clean. This cabbage in this one too, of course. You had a big enough gryta pot. You could do it directly, all of it directly into the pot. All the work. There are very few ingredients here for this cabbage stew. It's basically cabbage, and it's going to be milk too. That's basically it. So we see. Are we going to see here? Might be good and tactical to have a bit of this stuff. You know, capes for a week, almost in refrigerator if you've done it properly. In case they went away and so on. The Falu there, the sausage, the Falu sausage, it only takes like 20 minutes or so. Well, this takes quite a bit longer. However, we're starting to get results. It's not burnt, but it's colored in the bottom there. You don't want too much of that stuff. You want only a little bit of it. Here, you might need to lower the setting here on the stove top a bit. Starts getting dangerous. Yes, it starts getting dangerous. So we lower it a bit. They also put the fan on here. There you go. Lower it to 5.5. We try that for a little bit. I think that's too low. Unless you want to be tending to it constantly. If you're tending to it constantly, we could continue at 8. And I seem to be tending to it constantly. To put even more work into this goddamn cabbage here before I can eat it. I mean, hard physical labor. Not about the hard physical labor today, you know. Yeah, look at my feet. It's pretty evident here that I'm not about the hard physical labor this day. This is Sunday. So yeah. Take it easy. You're supposed to take it easy and relax, and hopefully be ready for a new week with all the excitement and so on, and challenges and what have you not that is going to bring you. Yeah. So there we go, and then you have here the skärbräda here. No, the skärbräda. This is a mandolin. It's not clean, not quite clean. These are quite dishwasher safe, you know. It's been quite a while since I don't do it every time. Dishwasher safe is what they are. So you could, every now and then. It's not a bad idea to run it through here. Just be very careful here when taking out the dishes there when it's done. How are you doing now? Now you're going very, very slowly instead. At this point here, it might be a decent idea to add a bit of salt. The cabbage here, it's tava. It requires a lot of salt to taste of anything, really. So, and then we mix it around a bit. Work the salt into the cabbage too. This is a bit of work with the cabbage. However, it's very nice, very nutritious. Very, very nutritious and fibrous and good for you in all sorts of ways. Yeah, cabbage is very underskattat. No, it's not. It's not. But it's very good. Good thing. Good for you and everything. Yeah. However, it does require its fair amount of work. It's reducing quite a bit in size here from where we started. There, I've still not enough salt, I don't think. I will find out later. This is enough for now. Could also, if you wanted to, you could put like some sort of cube here, what you call them, bouillon cube. We're doing it simple here. We're not using like proper stock, but this is a stock cube. You could, to use the same name stock for this thing as for the real thing. It's not quite. Can put that in the same sentence here and be truthful with the reality. Still, using vegetable food, grönsaks, vegetables here, thing. Yeah, there you go. Really need to take the trash out. It's probably quite visible on the camera too. There, my fully said it's not very nice image to put up now. No, it's not. But most of the action, the only action currently, is happening over by the pot. It is pretty soon time to start working on the sausage. However, since I now picked up the trash bag, I'm going to take it outside and throw it in the rubbish bin. However, I'm a little bit afraid here on 7. Might by that one, yeah, maybe a little bit much, too much. För mycket för den plattan. 2 är för lite, för helvete. Skärpning. Ja, take yourself in the cargo here, by the collars and so on. Ja. Koncentrera dig, Karl, för helvete på vad du gör. Försök i alla fall. Or at least try to concentrate, man, on what you're doing. Jaha. Jaha, I'm back indoors here. Something turned off. What was that turned off? What is going on? Anything strange going on? No, I accidentally turned on another one that I actually needed here by mistake. That means that it took 2 minutes, I believe, to take out the trash. Oh, bag back in here, and then we're ready for another one. There, thank you very much. Oh, starting to get time here to start the dishwasher. It will be very good here when we're done with dinner. Can you use that to put the thing with the Falu Sausage in? So I need to run it anyway here. Yeah. There you go. How's it doing now? Here. Might be, now you should be careful here with the salt, because now I have lots of salt and then also one of those cubes, which is basically salt and a few other ingredients. I think you can. At this point, this point here, we're going to put the Falu sausage into the oven. We should turn the oven up then. Yeah, we turn the oven up here, and we can maybe put it in at 175 degrees and let the oven go to 225. That's what we do. I maybe not tried that before. You can cook it at 175 or 225. Yeah, what's your fancy? Well, we're doing something in between. We have oven steadily at 175. Yeah, I increased to 225. That's experiment here. For science, as they say. Very modern. It's not very, I think that's very like 2019 or 18 or maybe even, I don't know. I'm too old to be with the times here. Of how they speak nowadays. That's coming along nicely. Jaha. So we need flour, regular wheat flour, vetemjöl. So vanligt. It even says classic vetemjöl. Only milk, För jävlar, det där är en kedja, inte min favoritkedja. And butter too. Smör. Vill ni ha mig? Okay. And a spoon for picking out the flour out of the bag. There, and also cutting up butter with maybe. Use it for that, yeah. What are you getting in shot there? You're not getting anything of the butter. You guys have it on right here, you see. It's not working out here quite. Does it matter? Not really. No. Yeah, it's quite a lot of butter here for that you need for the cabbage. I don't know how much that was, but it's a bit. Very good. I also had, I had a little piece of butter here out in the open. There might be walnut on it, but in case I should not use it. I don't think there's a walnut on it. There was something, but I think that was sunseed. Sunseed is good. Walnut is not good for me. Now, how are you going? I'm going. Yeah, we're going pretty good. You could raise the temperature if you like, and also get something. You need to taste it at some point here to see where you are. Maybe it goes a bit quicker than I imagined here. You see. Yeah. It's not very soft yet, but it's getting there. And the salt is not bad. It's pretty good. It's even a bit low. Oh, it's pretty salty. No, it's not salty, but it's a good amount of salt, maybe even perfect. Straight on first time. For the first time ever. But that means that you're right on the limit just before it gets bad, too much. There's not even a hint there of being too much. It's just very good. Seasoning. So, sometime around here, I like to add the butter to it. It's not nearly done. However, it's a bit halfway there maybe, or something. Usually when I put the butter in, also depending on where you are with the falu. And you also here later on here when we put in the flour and putting the flour into it, I also need to have that time, give that a little bit of time to cook, maybe before we put the milk in. And if you wanted to do this like really properly, then you heat the milk first. We're doing it simple way today. You need another spoon. Now you need a spoon for the flour, and you have had the spoon in butter. Spoon is in butter, and it's in pot here. For flour, yeah, for flour. No. Milk for later. Yeah, now the spoon is melted off. A bit low here, this camera. Be a bit taller. It is not though. Very good. Now you get nice here, the smell of butter. The cabbage too, very nice. However, I have to admit here when going into the house from being outdoors with the garbage, that this smell a little bit of farts. Later face. It did smell a little bit of farts here in the house. It's not for me walking around here all day. No, this is from the cabbage. That means that the cooking process is doing its thing. It's doing it right. We're doing it right. It's not looking bad at all, this. You have here. Oh. It's the time you get at some point here you could put the At some point here, at some point, yeah, på något jävla ställe här då, pretty soon here along the way, we're going to put the flour in. Put some flour in. Some flour, not sunflower. We put some flour in cabbage stew. Think not. Sunflower seeds into the cabbage. Yeah. No, nah. You're not really seriously considering. I don't think so. I have this. Remember, this is good stuff. Look here. This here is really, really, really good stuff. Come to think of it. This is I cooked entrecotes, like really thick ones, really, and a lot of butter and a lot of oil before the butter. This is like really good stuff. We could use this here. However, I already did put in quite a bit of butter, but we can use this in here. No, wrong. You want to turn this one on? Yeah, now you need to keep up with it. Yeah, we use that as a taste giver here too. Very good. You would have it. Could have used it for something different, but I need to use it today or tomorrow. And tomorrow I don't have any. I was planning on cooking eggs in it, but however, this is going to sustain me for a few days and imparting that flavor and all that goodness in that pan here into this food. I think it will be good for me. Very good. I don't know, but maybe, just maybe, we could put the milk in there, or no we don't. We just pour it in here. To heat it up, we pour this in first anyway. And see what we do with the milk. You're not ready for the milk yet because you need to have the flour first and you still not have flour in. It's true. It's very, very true. I only a little bit here on the plate. So, take it easy with the fire, the power. We can use the pan to heat up the milk, and then we also get the all or even more of the goodness that is in the pan into the food here. I think it's about time here to put the flour in. Need to put flour. We need to put the flour here into the. Into grytan now. How much flour you want? I think you have enough flour now. Yeah, that's enough flour. For now we start there. When we do what we do. A flour will cook while boiling, depending on how far we've gotten on cabbage. It's very difficult to overcook in this dish. I've never experienced overcooked stewed cabbage. Yeah, we certainly have a lot of taste here from the pan. In it, very nice, very good. Didn't need to use the cube. No. Stock cube. Sure, stock. Very much stock. Yeah. So I let it cook here with the flour for a bit. Perhaps maybe put just one tiny small amount more flour in. You often put too much flour in. Yeah, but this time I'm afraid I'm not putting enough for some reason. have a feeling here. It's not far off. Really buff. We are a little bit off, I think. Yeah, I'm starting to get something here. How warm is the milk? It's about finger warm. You heat it up a bit more. Also, there's not enough milk. No, but it's a start. How's the Falu carve doing? The Falu carve is doing just fine here. Thank you very much. Look at the clock when I put it in. However, it's a while to go. Yeah, it is a while to go. I think it's starting to get ready here. This feels very soft. Still a bit of crunchiness, a little bit of crunchiness you can still have. Also, it's going to cook with the milk. Pour milk in now. You need more milk. Much more milk. A little bit afraid, I'm not afraid, but I don't maybe not want to use this milk here with the logistical and planning and so on. I want to have that for tomorrow, for my coffee tomorrow. Or it's going to do much more good than it is here. So here we're using UHT milk. So good to have on spare or 4 spares when you're running out of fresh for things like this, for example. Yeah. I kanske är tysk jävel där. It might be for German here, the milk. Out in the German store, but I think made in Czechia. Jag tror jag att jag har gjort i Tjeckien, va? Ja, tillverkar made in Czechia. It says Czech Republic, vad står det på? Står det något på engelska? Nej. Framställt i Tjeckien. Ja, det är gjort i Tjeckien. Made in the Czech Republic. Or Czechia. I'm not sure what they want to be called currently. Both are acceptable, I believe. So, started cleaning the pan procedure too. A little bit anyway. Yeah. Watch the pan is doing. Yeah, the pan is doing fine. The sausage will be ready sooner or later here. You no longer need flour. So put that into the dishwasher here. Flour. Not the flour in the dishwasher, but the spoon for the flour. The spoon that I used for the flour I put into the dishwasher. Righty ho. Righty ho. Yeah, and then we have what more? It's pretty much done here. Pretty much done here. About an hour, all in all, if you're not working very quickly. Large hour. A large hour, yes. En stor timme. So, we start smoke. You take a taste here. Yeah, very good, but there's still quite a bit to go on the cabbage here before it's cooked through properly. So in the meantime, I'm cleaning up a bit. Yeah, I'm cleaning up. It's part of the process too. Very much part of the process. Why is you going to be sad with yourself if you leave a nasty kitchen behind you when you cook food? Some little blemishes here and there is okay to do and so on, but you cannot leave it in a catastrophe or just as it was when the food was ready. Can't look like the war has gone through just recently. Jo, som kriget alltså har dratt igenom här. Kan det för fan inte se ut. Nej. So, I'm starting to get like really fucking hungry here now. Really, really very hungry indeed. How is it doing here, the sausage? Sausage is doing fine, however, it's taking its time is what it's doing. Five more minutes maybe for the sausage and maybe 5 more minutes for the cabbage too. Very good timing. Yeah, I'm going to put something so I can put the sausage in under a camera here. Use these very old oven mitts. Not really ever used for anything from the oven. However, this, yeah, someone very special to me as with you call. Knopat, inte knopa, vad heter det? Som vekat ihop. Vis. For me. Once upon a time. However, it does not mean condition here. Something has happened. It has been used before, apparently. Yeah. Anyway, so cabbage. How are you coming along? You are coming along, or are you not? Yeah. However, still a few more minutes for it. Sausage, only a couple of minutes. 1 or 2 more minutes for the cabbage than the sausage. Yeah. Oh, and tallrik. We need a plate to put the food on to eat later on. Plate's not going to fit there. We're going to put it there for now. Utensils to eat with. There's only like third of a volume left of what you started with here with the cabbage. Yeah, so it takes a lot of volume out, lots of water, and breaks down fibers, and what it does, it makes them softer anyway. I'm not a chemist or anything like that. I don't know. However, it's starting to get there. Very, very close. Not very close, not very, very close, but very close. Yes, sausage is very much almost finished. Starting to reach approximate finishedness. Yeah. Also looking very, very promising. So, there we go. There is still a little bit left of things to do, but there's not really anything else to do but to wait at this point. We've been waiting here för helvete, vi har väntat här jävla 1 timme och fan nästan en kvart. Almost an hour and a quart. Lord i himlen. Lord in heaven. Come on. Bring the food. Going to have a riot here. On your hands if you don't bring the food. Så. Det är precis det vi ska göra nu här. Nu är vi så. Nu jävla är kraven färdig. Så, den är satans varm. It's very, very warm. It's Satan's hot. It is. So I need to put it there for a little bit before I can move it over so it's very visible. It's almost not visible here now. So we can get the snake peek in the corner of how it looks. And it's cooled down just a little bit. I move it over to the counter there on those things. Yeah. Cabbage out to be done pretty soon. Pretty soon. You've been saying pretty soon here for 10 minutes now. Yeah. Yeah, we still. Yeah, come on here now. Take it easy now. You're starting to lose it, I think. When we're this close, you cannot lose it when we're this close. Come on, keep it together and get this all the way through the goalposts. It will all be good. Put the fork that fell on the floor in the dishwasher. And use this fork for the plate. Yeah, for plate. Yeah, still not ready. Still not done. It's very, very close. Now it is very close. Means there are a couple of minutes too. Still, yeah. And do a proper view of the sausage. And do a proper view of the sausage. There it is. Doesn't look too terrible. A big spoon or something to take from the sausage. So a couple more minutes here only for the cabbage. Yeah. Cabbage, you're done, I'd imagine. I would, yeah, just yesterday I would guess so. Yeah. You still can have like 2 more minutes, so it's very, very, very close. Almost done. Now you can take a bit of sausage. Very hungry. There, that's where we take it. Yeah. Yeah. Put it on the plate here. Going to put it on the. Yeah, as I say here, if you can take the other camera here now. Yeah, I don't need it here any longer, maybe. However, it's not charging. I can see now here. Very bad for it. Could you please charge? No good cable, maybe. Yeah, here it is. That's a sausage. For you. There it is in... out of the oven. Here how it looks. Oh. So, yeah, cabbage time is here. Generös jävla mängd. Ja. A generous goddamn amount. There, and then continue cooking for just a little while, short while more. Almost half the fucking cabbage here that you put on the plate. It's a very large plate, you know. I know, I've not forgotten about the size of my plates, but yeah, this is very much longed for here and awaited. At this point, yeah, I'm very tired and hungry. So I think that's it, yeah. You can cut it up here and give it a taste. Here. Very, very hot. Very hot indeed. Det är mycket bra. Det är klockrent, det är det. Very good. Is the clock pure? Clock clean. Very good. So, you need to cool down a little bit. The cabbage mostly I can to quicken the pace. A little bit along here, a little expose more of it to the air and around it. There you go. Yeah. And it will be done, ready to eat momentarily. One more thing to tend to. Yeah, one more thing. There's always many more things to tend to. Needs to finish cook here, and most of all, remember taking it off. If you start digging into your dinner, then may forget about it here. But it's very good. It's very, 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 very close. Fire has started. Fire has started. Carefully, but it started. Starting to get there. It's not very hot yet, but it will get very hot very soon. We don't get a perfect start on it. Got something there, and we'll turn it off now because it will continue to cook slightly here in the pot too. There, I'm going to eat now. Here, I have not quite decided here on what to drink. I think I will drink tap water this time around. Okay. Yeah, so that's the Falu sausage from the mines with the Germans, and stewed cabbage here in my way, how I do it. So, det. Så är det med att ni ska ha ett så stort tack. You should have a very large thank you here for watching. I hope it will taste. Jag hoppas det ska smaka. Hope it will taste. Very good. As good as this does. It's very good tasting here. So, thank you so much here for watching and so on. And good night.